Today for Mousetrap Monday, we're going to test out one of the rarest and most valuable mousetraps I've ever seen. It's known as the Rapid Transit Mousetrap, and it has a date of 1878. This trap was first patented by Frederick Agee on August 27, 1878. But the Rapid Transit wasn't the first mousetrap that was made by the Smith & Agee Company. Before they invented this trap, they made a trap very similar to this. This is a trap that's based off a patent from 1876 invented by William Morris. Instead of sticking with this design, they scrapped it and made their own trap. But that was a huge mistake. This is one of the earliest known examples made by a company called Claudius & Jones. This ended up being one of the most popular mousetraps of the late 1800s and early 1900s. It was made up through the 1920s by many different companies. But the Rapid Transit wasn't as successful. That was a huge mistake. They only made this for 1, maybe 2 years. I've talked to other collectors, and there's only maybe 4 or 5 known examples of this trap. The advertisements at the time for the Rapid Transit claim the mice go in at a rapid rate, and each one sets it for its mate. So basically it's a repeating multi-catch live trap. The mice enter right here, they smell bait, they step on a teeter-totter, and when they do, a door closes. At the back of the teeter-totter is a tunnel that leads to the holding chamber. When it squeezes through, it lifts up this lever and releases the teeter-totter for the next mouse. You catch mice one after another until this holding chamber is completely full. Right here is where you place the bait. They'll keep going in there, stepping on the teeter-totter, going in the back, and getting caught. This trap is so old, it's possible a Rapid Transit hasn't caught a mouse in over 100 years. But tonight, we're going to change that. We're going to set it up in the barn, place bait in the back, watch the mice enter, step on the teeter-totter, and then move to the back chamber and reset it for its friend. Let's go set up the motion cameras and see if we can catch a mouse with the Rapid Transit Mousetrap. Well, even though this Rapid Transit Mousetrap is almost 150 years old, it worked great at catching mice. A mouse went in there, stepped on the teeter-totter, got caught with the door closing, it went in the back chamber, reset the trap, and then its friend repeated the process. In there we have 2 mice, and what we caught are a non-native invasive species called a house mouse. Because they're not part of the natural ecosystem, I can't let them go. Instead, I'm going to humanely dispatch them and feed them to wild animals. So let's go set up the motion cameras at the beaver dam and see what comes along and enjoys a mouse snack. Well, at first, the raccoons at the beaver dam weren't sure about the mice we left, but later they came back and enjoyed a meal. I always like checking the trail cameras. There's so much wildlife activity with deer and wood ducks, and sometimes we even get coyotes and bobcats. Overall, the rapid transit is a pretty fascinating mousetrap. It's extremely rare, one of the most valuable in my collection, and it's a little nerve-wracking leaving it out in the open in the barn for someone to possibly steal, for mice to chew on it and damage it. So I'm going to place it on the collection. This is a fascinating time period, the late 1800s. So many different mousetrap designs were invented. I might do a video just on this time period and show you all the fascinating mousetraps. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you haven't subscribed, please consider clicking that button. I've posted over 700 videos to YouTube, and currently I'm posting new videos every Monday and Friday. So if you want to see the best videos on how to catch mice, rats, squirrels, chipmunks, moles, voles, and gophers, stay tuned.